Little Woman by Louisa May Alcott. Introduction. Author. About the book, characteristics, theme, plot of the novel, conclusion, my review. About the author. Born 29 November 1832, occupation, an American novelist, short writer, poet. Period, American Civil War. Genre, prose, poet. Notable works are Little Woman, Little Men, Eight Cousins. Died 6th March 1888. About the book. Little Woman is a coming-of-age novel, originally published in two volumes in 1868 and 1869. The two volumes were issued in 1880 as a single novel titled Little Woman. It is classified as an autobiographical or semi-autobiographical novel. It is an autobiographical novel because Joe's character represents the author's character, and it is based on Alcott's childhood experience with her three sisters. The story follows the lives of the four March sisters, Meg, Joe, Beth, Amy, and details their passage from childhood to womanhood. Main characters. Meg. Meg, the oldest sister. She is 16 when the story starts. She manages the household when her mother is absent. Joe, the principal character. She is 15 years old. Joe is boy like the smart, most creative one of the family. Joe likes reading a book. Amy. Amy is the youngest sister. She is 12 when the story begins. She is the artist of the family. She interested in art. Beth, Beth 13 years when the story begins. She is described as a shy, quiet, and musical, the pianist of the family. Let's see. Themes. Themes are poverty, family and marriage, social class and work, duty and sacrifice, morality and goodness, childhood to womanhood, independence and women's rights. Plot of the novel. It is set off during and after the Civil War time and tells the story of the March family, principally the four girls, Joe, Meg, with Amy. The girls struggles and grow as a family while their father is serving in the war and learn the value of hard work, self-sacrifice and love. The novel is a coming of age story of the main four characters who grows and learn from their mistakes. The novel shows how they changed their mistakes and overcome the problems from the beginning to the end of the novel. Their goals too. Unfortunately, Beth, who dies at 16 causes of scarlet fever. On Christmas, Mrs. March asks each of her daughters to name their burden, Meg, vanity, Joe, temper, Beth, shyness, Amy, greed. Before giving them copies of Pilgrim Process, each girl walks to conquer her burden using their book as a guide. Finally, Meg finds happens in her marriage and children. Jo finds her happiness in her writings. Beth overcome her shyness and fear. Amy learned humility and joy in her art and marriage to Laurie. Laurie is a neighbor of March family. The novel ends with the family happily gathered together, each sister thankful for her blessings and for each other. Let's see. Let's start with my review of the book. What I love the most is how the four sisters support, understand, and love each other unconditionally. Because if we take our generation, a house with two siblings itself will be chaotic. Moreover, they are all girls, and at the period, girls were not given freedom or independence. Beyond that, the sisters always have each other's back, whatever the situation may be. The sisters each have their faults, but how they understand and overcome and achieve their dreams and goals is it is the main story. And relatable themes, they always try to help others, however much they can, even if they are in a difficult situation. This show how we should hold on to our principles and act accordingly even in tough times. Their mother always would never think that all her children are girls and that it is a burden. It is an important contrast to today's world. Also, she would not compare her daughters at all. Understanding that everyone is different in their own way is a key theme in the book. The sisters never stop working to better themselves and achieve their goals. They work hard towards what they love, don't care what people say, and try till the very end. This book motivates us to do what we love despite all the challenges. The book beautifully portrays the sacrifice made by the four sisters of a poor family who understand their family situation, but at the same time work towards their goals. Theme of love. The theme of love is beautifully depicted with Laurie and Amy and the bonding between them. Laurie would have first proposed to Joe, but Joe had rejected him as a friend, and she would have thought that Beth loved Laurie, so she had rejected him. At the end of the story, they reveal that Jo and her professor, who is 20 years older than her, are going to get married. They did not care about the age difference, but only consider the love between them. Who can read the book? The book can be read by anyone, may it be a kid or an adult, as the stories are really beautiful. It is a mainly family oriented as it explores the life of a family in poverty with the four daughters of the family as the main protagonist. Personal rating. Personal rating. My rating would be 8 out of 10. It is because of death of the character Beth. It was a really sad for me, as I had hoped that they would live, but unfortunately, in the middle of the story itself, they informed us that Beth died. It will be really difficult for the sisters that someone who loved and cared for the family is not with them anymore. The same heartbreak will prevail when the first sister, Meg, get married. The description when they were looking for an alliance for Meg and Beth's death were written so beautifully. It made me cry. Happy ending is Meg gives birth to two children, and we can see that she is happy with her life. Jo becomes a famous writer, and she also happily married to her professor. Amy and Laurie also get married, but only Beth has a tragic ending among all the sisters. I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship. This is one of the Alcott's quote.